If you ask a Dolphins fan and they're honest with you, would you prefer a 5-win season or a 10-win season? If they're honest with you, would take the 10-win season every year. I don't think there's a Dolphins fan out there that honestly would tell you, no, give me 5. If you are, let me know. And seriously, be honest. 305-567-0560. You would take a 5-win season this year over a 10 or 11-win season.
Yes, I think some people are. Dude, I'm being called a hater and a Tua lover. I love this is what I'm going to enjoy this season.
Okay, last but not least, let's put a bow on this. With Jalen Ramsey, he finished off this whole little pep talk by saying
he was going in.
He said he prayed to God.
And God told him.
And God said, please reveal what you want from me. Okay. Punch.
Wait.
Good Lord, I love you.
Dan, have I not been didn't I not tell everybody 2 months ago that they had beef?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you this is not going to end the way that many people thought it was going to end? Like they're being traded. Even you thinking, days of them, like,
I thought the Dolphins.
You thought that, then nothing's happened. Everything's going to be cool. And I'm like, nah, he's going to get traded, bro. He's getting traded. He does not respect Mike McDaniel. He doesn't respect him. And now he's basically in these, on this tour right now. And he's trying to politically correct, say how he feels about Mike McDaniel.
Right, with indirect saying, you know what? Yeah, he's gone. There's no use of crying over spilled milk anymore. Just wanted to let you know what Jalen Ramsey was saying without actually saying what he was saying. So he's on a team that definitely respects their head coach. Do they have a chance? That remains to be seen. Nonetheless, we shall see you, Jalen Ramsey, and the Pittsburgh Steelers on December 15th in Pittsburgh, which I have already secured a victory for our Miami Dolphins by asking Santa Claus for that win. Oh, want to go to phone lines? Josh on line 1, 305-567-0560. Josh, what's happening?
How are you?
Feeling all right, Josh.
So I heard what you said, and I respect your opinion. I don't know why I got a bad echo for some reason. I've been a Dolphins fan since the 80s, and, it seems like Ross has this pet project of this little investment of his to try and make some money, and the team is part of it. And I'm sick and tired of seeing these teams fail and fail and fail. And look, to answer your question, a 5-win season, I hope they go winless, because then this guy, Jeff Ross, might sell the team and say, football's not for me, and start over from fresh and get somebody like Dan Campbell back here who actually is a good coach.
So you would take a winless Dolphins team this year over a 10 or 11-win Dolphins team?
Well, wait. Before you answer that, he meant Stephen Ross. I don't think he wants Jeff Ross to be paying anything, because then he'll just be doing, celebrity roast. But he's talking about Stephen Ross. Go ahead.
Yeah, did I say Jeff? Sorry. Yeah, the owner. And I'm going to the home opener. I've had season tickets in the past. I've just gotten sick and tired of the politics and the business aspect of it. And, the players down here, like you said, they do not respect this coach. Nobody respects that GM. I certainly don't. I mean, I've been watching these Dolphins since the 80s when Marino went to the Super Bowl. Well, where have they been since? Absent. It's horrible. It's pathetic. And I'm even going to the game this year in Madrid and the home opener, because my buddies, they still hold on to that dream, where I realize it's a business and they really got to make some serious changes here. It's just pathetic from a fan's perspective who's been a diehard Dolphin fan their whole life and lived in South Florida. And, there's really nothing to show for it. One loss in the 80s in the Super Bowl.
Well, no, I do understand as a fan, it does suck when your owner, you treats your team as a business and as not as their pet project or their baby. I do understand that. I think Stephen Ross is kind of in the middle, where he does kind of want it to be his baby, but at the same time, I do think he does run it like a business, and that is very frustrating. But to these games that you're going to, the one in Madrid, the home opener, you're going to be cheering for the Dolphins to lose those games, because you said you'd rather them go winless than win 10 or 11 games this year.
Yeah, because they have to have a reset. The coach has lost the locker room. The GM is making decisions that just aren't, they're not prudent.
But fam, why would you spend all that money to go to Spain and watch your team play just for them to lose and want them to lose?
Well, like I said, I grew up in Miami. I'm still a diehard. There was no other the NFL team that I root for, but I'm going also because it's a trip to Spain.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't lose
Yeah, I'm going with the same guys that are going to both games with me. They're diehard, and they just don't see reality. I do, and I always kind of joke. We always have little side bets, and I win a lot because they bet for the Dolphins with their heart, and I bet based on smart decisions.
I understand where you're coming from, but yes, Stephen Ross, though, it does seem like sometimes he does run this team as a business and not as his pet project. We shall see. I'm hoping the Dolphins win 10, 11 games. I'm hoping they don't lose any games this year, but, we'll just take it as it is. Thank you. You are a true fan, though. I will say that, because whether you want your team to go undefeated or lose every game, you do care about the team. I can tell deep down inside your heart, because you're going to these games. You're still following this team after all the heartbreak they put you through. So thank you for being a true fan and sticking with your team. I do appreciate that.
Thank you. Great show, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's all because of that right there. So, yeah, you got me. Some Dolphins fans do not want a successful Dolphins team this year in their heart of hearts. Whew. All right. That's something right